Have you ever wondered what real-life heroes actually look like? Well, sometimes they're just like you and me. It's just that in those split-second moments, they let the instinct of kindness speak louder than fear. Today we're officially unlocking a brand new series called Real Life Superheroes, where lightning fast, clean, and seriously impressive rescues happen right in everyday life.
Grab the boat! Grab the boat!
Security cameras in Manaus, Brazil, caught a moment where a man behaved inappropriately toward a female cashier. Seeing that, a hero customer stepped in and dealt with the thug to protect the girl. Such a satisfying ending for that coward's bullying. Huge respect for that fearless sprint to save a life by these 3 officers. No hesitation at all, these guys are exactly the kind of people the community can truly rely on. Even while out for a meal on vacation in Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, this officer immediately rushed to help a little girl who was choking. Yeah, you can see that work can pause, but instinct and courage never take a day off. Caught in the raging current, he must have been terrified and completely hopeless.
Hey! Rope! Rope! Grab the rope! Grab the rope!
But just in time, a hero appeared with a rope of hope and pulled him back from the edge of death.
Give me this rope! Grab the boat! Grab the boat! My crew, get ready to paddle.
A dangerous suspect was trying to break out of a police perimeter.
Gun! 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 Gun!
Even with a cane, Grandpa Bill reacted fast and tripped him flat in seconds. After that, the job got a whole lot easier for the cops.
On the ground!
I saw who you guys were.
Let's lock those cuffs.
It took a few minutes for the fire to spread, but it only took one decisive moment for an ordinary neighbor to become someone extraordinary.
Hey, you okay with those? Yeah. Yeah, he's got it.
That first tattoo almost became a total nightmare if it wasn't for the super professional save from this dedicated artist. Oh my gosh, who knows what could have happened if that guy hadn't been nearby. This is a huge lesson in being careful. Never take safety steps or the handbrake for granted when working on a car. It's just not worth the risk. Nice catch, boy. Someone give this kid a contract right now. Perfectly timed teamwork between 2 strangers sent a stalker backing off instantly.
Yeah.
That YouTuber was incredibly sharp and kind. He caught the distress signal and played the role of a best friend flawlessly.
Have a good night, man.
It's okay?
Yeah, fine. See you, man. Okay. Have a good night.
If any of your girls face a similar situation, stay calm like she did and reach out to someone trustworthy nearby for help right away.
2 days ago in Japan.
Yeah.
I'm in Japan.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Are you in danger?
yes, very dangerous.
While everyone else was helplessly pouring water and waiting for the fire crew, with an old man still wrapped inside, just watch the man in the blue hat
We gotta get him out of there.
charge through the black smoke, snatch the man from the jaws of death, handed him over to his daughter, and then just vanished.
Oh, thank God! Oh, thank God! Here he is. Is this him?
No thanks needed. That's a true anonymous hero. Police just caught a dangerous headhunters gang member, thanks to some incredible help from a bystander. In a tense moment, this brave hero charged in, grabbed the gun from the car, and tossed it into the bushes, allowing officers to safely take the suspect down. Seriously, nothing but respect for that kind of courage. A sudden dam collapsed in Cesena, Italy, put a mother and her young child in danger as floodwaters surrounded their apartment building. Without a second's hesitation, the men at the scene swam out, turning themselves into human shields to get them to safety. Thank you to those brave hearts for being there just in time. An unexpected incident at a swimming pool in South Carolina put a 12-year-old boy in serious danger. As things turned critical, a man kept diving back down, helping the boy breathe mouth to mouth to keep him alive until rescuers arrived. Fortunately, a miracle happened. Hopefully, this serves as a wake-up call for parents about the hidden dangers beneath the water. Without a second of hesitation, the elderly man grabbed the unstable scaffolding before others could jump in to help. Next time, make sure everything is fully secure before climbing. Luck doesn't always show up like it did here. The Pocos de Caldas police in Brazil just added a powerhouse recruit to their Justice League lineup. That 20-year-old energy turned into an arrow of justice, shutting down every single suspect's escape. While on his way to work, exterminator Pavel Feziu saw a man choking and struggling to breathe. Without a second thought, he stepped in, using the Heimlich maneuver to save him right there on the street. If you don't know the Heimlich yet, don't ignore it. It's a simple skill that can work real miracles in everyday life. This moment was absolutely heart-stopping. In just a few seconds, they stopped the tragedy from happening. It was a rare case of being perfectly in sync, and that's the real miracle here. Age may slow the legs, but a friend's back can turn into a life-saving step. It's so good to know this world still has such genuine and simple feelings. That's incredible! One sharp glance was all it took to spot a seizure in a split second. Sometimes, being observant is a superpower. It helps us read unspoken cries for help and reach out before tragedy strikes. Wow! Seeing this makes me believe kindness really does have a domino effect. Big respect, cold rain or not, the players' actions still warmed everyone's hearts. It's hard to imagine how this elephant endured 31 years in chains. Looking at those eyes, it's like she still can't believe she's finally free. Hopefully, stories like this will help put an end to animal abuse for good.
Happy? Hey, you're not on a chain. You're not on a chain.
They say when you love someone enough, they never truly disappear. They just change the way they stay with us, more quietly, but closer than ever. Seeing a stranger randomly attacking pedestrians in New York, this MMA fighter's instincts kicked in to protect the vulnerable. With a clean, professional hold, he kept the street safe until the police could get there. On December 10, 2025, a major fire broke out in an apartment building in Cebu, Philippines, trapping a young woman and her 2 dogs on the 3rd floor. Despite the danger, she calmly got both pups down first before finding a way out for herself. Thankfully, no lives were lost, and the dogs were later confirmed to be safe. I'm sure many of you still remember the 2019 New South Wales wildfires. In the middle of the smoke and lingering flames, this woman bravely stepped in to save an exhausted koala. That jacket didn't just wrap a body, it wrapped our faith in humanity's love for nature too. Just one well-timed intervention and everything ended safely and smoothly. Game over. Time to head back to the station. Look at this! When 5 people act as one, they become a superhero named Unity. What about you? Would you reach out your hand? Drop a comment and let us know. What would you do if a truck was rolling out of control with an unconscious driver inside? In Solimino, Russia, the answer was courage. A man opened the door and stopped a disaster from happening. The driver was then given first aid by locals until the ambulance arrived. How adorable! I'm sure this little angel's clumsiness is the result of a truly wonderful parenting. Don't blink! You don't want to miss the moment a superhero uses his golden touch to save a little girl in a split second. Fast, clean, and almost unreal. That's what just in time truly means. Over 80 trains in Manhattan, New York were delayed, all because of one furry fugitive. Thousands of people were late for work, but seeing the way the officer cradled this troublemaker, the wait suddenly felt incredibly sweet. A sudden crash flipped an SUV upside down on busy Broadway. In seconds, dozens of hands rushed in to lift the car and save the people inside, creating a heartwarming moment of kindness in the middle of New York. After days of heavy rain, water from upstream kept pouring down, submerging Ha Giang City in Vietnam. In the middle of that flood, the officer's selfless courage became the strongest lifeline, keeping people alive. Oh my gosh, that was terrifying! So never let your guard down when taking pets into an elevator. Their safety depends entirely on how careful we are. Surrounded by different stairs, that moment felt like a test of compassion, and the one who ran over passed it in the clearest way, by helping. Now! These cars became moving walls, blocking the wind for motorcyclists, a beautiful moment in the middle of a storm. A phone left behind, and a moment that makes you believe in kindness again. This car suddenly turned into a ghost car, rolling straight toward the street, all because of the driver's carelessness. Luckily, the staff member's quick reflexes saved her from a total disaster just in time. It's also a reminder for all of us, always double-check your safety steps whenever you park. A motorcycle theft in Bac Ninh, Vietnam, on the night of July 25th was stopped dead thanks to a real-life hero's brave flying leap. It was a perfect move that left the thief with absolutely zero chance to escape. The security guard's quick reflexes really made up for a brief moment of distraction from the parents. Hopefully, after this heart-stopping scare, the child's safety will always come first. The world may be busy, but kindness always has time. Ah, this is the sweetest thing ever. They look like soulmates in the simplest way. Real life, and it makes you believe in the good. Fast Instant Karma will be back with even more amazing and touching stories. If you like this series, don't forget to like and subscribe so you won't miss what's next. See you soon!